Shots fired, shots fired. They're on the ground, too. Laying here on the ground. I can't get to him. You're still moving. I can't get to him because I'm still being shot at.
Horrific moments early this morning as a man opened fire on police. 2 officers were hit. One of them was killed. Good evening. Police say the 2 officers were ambushed as they responded to a call about a domestic dispute overnight in Canonsburg.
Police say the shooter shot and killed his pregnant wife, fired at the officers, and then turned the gun on himself. Our team coverage begins with Ross Gadati. He is live in Washington County with the very latest. Ross.
If you step out of the way here, I will show you what's happening behind me. Yesterday, this time in Canonsburg, there was one flag and a war memorial. Tonight, that flag remains, but it's been joined by hundreds of others along with flowers, notes, and gifts, all remembering the officer who was lost in today's incident. Now, what we know is this was apparently, according to investigators, an ambush attack on 2 officers who couldn't have done anything to stop it.
This morning at 3:13 a.m., Washington County 911 received a call from Canonsburg resident reporting an active domestic incident at an adjoining residence.
What happened next began what's being called one of Canonsburg's darkest days.
120 Woodcrest Road for shots fired. Possible officer shot.
Canonsburg officers Scott Basham and Jimmy Saiva gunned down as they responded to a domestic call.
They're on the ground, too. Laying here on the ground. I can't get to him.
That's the voice of a 3rd officer arriving on scene, also being shot at. He desperately tried to help.
Police are pinned down. 10-4 shots still being fired. I'm still taking fire. I don't know what give me some people.
The suspect, Michael Wiklinski, an individual with a violent past known to police, who apparently just kept on firing. Somehow, the lone officer was able to pull the injured officer, Jimmy Saiva, out of the line of fire. Officer Scott Basham, however, would be pulled to safety, but it was too late. He would later die from his injuries. His killer, Michael Wiklinski, would not survive the day. SWAT team members would find him in the home.
And upon making entry to the residence shortly before 9 a.m., determined that a male and a female subject were deceased in the residence. The male's injuries were self-inflicted.
The victim, Wiklinski's pregnant wife, Dalia Saba. All right, we have also learned in the later hours of the afternoon that apparently some types of booby traps or improvised explosive devices were inside the home and removed by law enforcement as the investigation at the scene of the shooting took place. Now, I think one of the big questions a lot of people have, especially after listening to that audio tape from 911, was who was that officer who went into direct line of fire to rescue the one individual, Jimmy Saiva, who had been shot. There was a lot of heroism in all this tragedy, and that's just one example of it. Reporting live in Canonsburg, Ross Gadati, KDKA-TV News.